Hello Facebookers people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about the presets that Facebook wants to impose in the platform. So, the other day I was doing some ads, I have seen this, which is an Advantage Plus audience, which is not in all accounts yet, but it's going to go as we progress to the end of the year to many more accounts, I believe, like other settings that we will discuss in a little bit. And it's another preset that Facebook wants to impose. Basically, they say to our faces, you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to do all of the preset settings so that you're going to have the best possible results, and I'm going to give you the best possible results. The problem to this is, can we actually believe them? Let's start from the back. When Facebook was created, it was a platform that it wanted to be very simple for anyone, that even if you take the keyboard and you roll your face to it and you're going to do an ad, it was going to work, and it was working because it didn't have a lot of people advertising. The people that they knew the platform inside, they were just pioneers of marketing back in the day. Not so much competition, better prices, people not educated so much in the ads and what is an ad and what is not, so they were clicking much more easier. Because when you're clicking in something and you know that it's an ad, it's completely different of clicking on something that you don't know that's an ad and you're going to be convinced, because we all think that he's convincing me to buy something. We always tend to say he wants me to buy something, but in reality, when you don't know that, you're becoming much better consumer. So back in the day, the results were much better because there were not a lot of advertisers. People were not educated. This is why we see now the ages of 50 or 60 years old being the best customers inside Facebook, because they are still not educated in order to understand what is an advertisement or not. And we were having boosted posts. We were having a pixel which was very easy to just put into your site. So Facebook tried to make a platform which was going to be super friendly in order to advertise to, that you just go, you plug in your pixel, then you're starting to boosting one post and you're having sales immediately and so easy. Well, this thing has changed. Why? Because more people entered inside the platform, it started to become more and more and more expensive, and then we had iOS. And when iOS came, Facebook was trying to solve issues by introducing new things like API and stuff, which made the platform a little bit confusing. So many settings here and there. It started to become more confusing because, when you take something which is simple and you add things to it, you make it super difficult to navigate and stuff. So it was becoming more of a job that it was more difficult to understand it, and then the algorithm was becoming better and better, so you had to understand it more. And you had all of this situation that Facebook created something very simple that everybody could use, like a plug and play. But then it became actually super confusing and super difficult to navigate or manage or whatever. And that's a problem that Facebook wants to face right now. And they started, of course, with the introduction of the Advantage Plus campaigns. When the iOS came and all of these outages and with all the problems that we had, Facebook had to introduce a lot of new things like aggregated events, which they are removing now, domain verification, which they are removing now, and more difficult things like API for better reporting and stuff. So the platform became super complex for people that they learned how to operate with something that was much more easier. And because of all of that, Facebook started thinking that, okay, now we need to fix things and we need to go back to our roots, which is having a very simple platform for everyone to use. And if somebody wants to have better results, they can go into more depth and stuff, but it has to be very easy for everyone, like it used to be in the past with boosted posts. And now we have the situation that they're removing the aggregate events and the domain and everything, but before that, we had the Advantage Plus. The Advantage Plus was the beginning of the Facebook try to make everything simpler for everyone, at least for the ones that they couldn't afford to pay someone to do their ads. For Facebook, even if you spend $5 or $10 or $20 per day in the platform, it's very important because all of these people, they can pile up a very good amount of money. It's much more easier for them to have some good results and continue because they are small advertisers. And comparing to other people that they're having small businesses and they have to advertise, Facebook needs to actually attract more and more people to advertise. And in order to do that, because not everybody can hire Konstantinos or someone else, they have to be able to do it on their own. Now they make the platform very easy. The introduction of Advantage Plus, it was a campaign with presets. Basically, the only thing that you could touch there, it was the country. No, you cannot change the ages. It's broad targeting, not even interests. And the optimization event is also there. So the only thing that you can actually target, it was the country, basically. and nothing else. And then you go to ad level where you can influence the creative. Facebook is transitioning into an era that we're going to care more about the creative and the copy, because everything else is going to be on a preset mode. And they're going to have these settings for us, and they're going to say that, look, we're going to give you the best possible results that we can. This is how the platform operates. Take it or leave it. Just play with your creatives in order to try to get the best possible results that you can because of your creatives and not because of your strategies or settings or targeting or whatever. After the Advantage Plus started working, they started realizing that because the Advantage Plus was something that everybody was watching in a positive way, that they're going to name everything like Advantage Plus. So we came to Advantage Plus placements instead of automatic placements that nobody was using. Then we came to the Advantage Plus budget, which is the CBO campaign budget optimization. And then we have now the new thing, which is Advantage Plus targeting, which is this image over here, which is actually something which is rolling now, which is a new thing that they want to start using in accounts. Basically, it says that just toggle on the button and we will find the proper targeting for you, instead of you trying to find different interests, doing broad or whatever you want to do. Just put it like this and we will find the best possible targeting for you. Now, is this bad or is this good? The answer is very simple. As long as Facebook is going to continue giving good results, it's good, I guess, because Advantage Plus came into our lives. We started using it. It had preset events. We were only influencing the creative, but still it was working, so everybody now is using it. As long as Facebook continues to give good results for companies while they keep presets, it's fine. Let them do it, and I'm totally fine with it, okay? And I can still be able to use my crazy method and optimize, because the optimization is never going to end inside the platform. Okay, I'm not going to do audience research in order to find interest from now on, but if it's working because Facebook is finding the right audience, fine. Let it be. The biggest question here is this: what is it going to happen with the new ad accounts? The new ad accounts, as we know, the Advantage Plus right now is not working properly, and the broad targeting is not working properly. So what is it going to happen for the new ad accounts? That they need interests, they need different strategies, they need relaunches. The rules that they have in their manual book about how you have to treat your campaigns, they don't apply to the new ad accounts or to the new startups, but they are more suitable for ad accounts and companies that they have a lot of data, pixel data, and they have ad accounts that they're producing results for a long period. So this is one question that we need to see, and we need to see how we're going to treat the new ad accounts and how we can make them good, so that they can reach the point that we are not going to care if we are going to use Audience Plus or broad targeting or whatever, because our pixel and our ad account is going to be strong enough. And the next thing is that, do we really like that the platform is actually transitioning to a point that we're not going to influence anything and we're just going to let Facebook take all the decisions for us for our good? We have seen from the past that Facebook a lot of times thinks that it takes the good decision for us, but it doesn't. So I don't know how this is going to influence the way that we're doing ads, but I can see that Facebook wants to do this transition to a very plug and play easy platform that everybody can be able to use without caring about anything except from their creative and their copy. These are thoughts that I have in my mind, and maybe I have discussed it in the podcast also, but the last thing is the shops. Facebook wants to do also transition to becoming a platform that's going to have all the data within the platform with the shops. And we know that the shops are going to become mandatory by the next year, 24 of June or July, I believe, the next year. And now they're pushing a lot the concept of shop ads, and they're giving credits, and they're also giving discounts to people if they buy from the shop, and they're giving them 20% off, which they're actually refunding back to the owners of the site inside Shopify or whatever. We know that they want to keep all the data inside, because after what happened with iOS, it makes total sense. They said, okay, we're not going to let anyone else screw us in the future. We're just going to create a platform which is going to be strong, and we're going to keep all the data inside so that we're going to control everything. Is this good or is this bad? Because if Facebook controls everything, and we have seen how badly they're treating everyone in the customer support like they're a dictatorship or whatever, or the worst customer support center, if they have much more power what else are they going to do? These are my thoughts. These are the things that I wanted to discuss with you. I hope that you liked the video, and I would love to see your comments and your ideas about all of that. Personally, I don't care. I don't believe that I'm going to be out of work, or even I'm going to stop doing ads, because I'm sure that I will find ways of doing ads in a more creative way than what simple people can do. I'm also sure of my skills of optimization, which is something that I acquired by spending millions. But at the end of the day, I have all of these things that I'm thinking, and I'm thinking, where is the platform going to transition? Is it going to be a platform that it's going to have just presets and we will care only about creative? Is it going to be a platform that whoever has the best AI, or whoever is the best regulator of the AI, is going to do the best work? We will see in the future, I guess. But the whole point is to, recognize all of the trends and try to discuss them before they even come, so that you're going to be ready for the transition. If you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can check my book, my free course, my paid course, and my website. And until we meet again, be creative and be consistent, guys.